Hey guys, Derby here, back with another tutorial. This one's a little different. In the previous tutorial I was teaching you guys how to apply pre-made clothes for the Kiggy onto the actual model itself. Someone came into my DMs asking how I applied textures onto the body of the character in Blender. So this is just going to be a small tutorial on how to apply those textures onto the body. So you don't see, cards. Instead, you'll actually see the actual eyelashes and everything. The Kiggies themselves, I recall correctly, they come out looking like this, probably in your scene. That's because they actually did previously have these textures on them, but because their textures were moved into different folders on the outside down here, it kind of messes up the path where these textures came from, so now you're just going to have a purple character. But we'll fix that here. So what you would do, you just select the body of your character. You're going to go up to shading. This is where you apply textures and everything. You go to shading, and then you're going to see, yes, the character's all purple, whatever, broken, ew. Down here, in this panel down here, you'll see this is where your texture is. She originally had the lioness colors, but we're going to remove those and put something else for now. So when you come in here, go to slot, this part that says slot 4. If you click on this, this will show you all the materials that the Kiggy has. There's the body, the extras, which are like eyelashes, the little heart eyes and all those, the eyes, and then the E and T, the ears and tail. We're going to start with the body. Always keep the material output. The material output, if you remove this, it just removes everything. Your character, or whatever mesh it is, goes completely black. So you don't want to do that. Since this is just a simple attach the texture onto the character thing, also keep the principal BSDF in here. And you don't actually have to touch any of this. I have it set up weirdly, but you can mess around with it however you want. It doesn't matter. So this is the texture that the Kiggy had. When I was working on it, it was fine. But when I moved the files into a different folder somewhere else, that's when it broke. So all you have to do is delete this. Go into your folders, wherever you have the Kiggies, your stuff. Choose whichever one you want. So there's all the skins, or if you have your own, just choose whichever you want. This first one is the base, so you're going to want to grab the base color, and you're going to just drag and drop it right in. Drag it over here. You want to connect this little bubble color to base color. And there you go. Now she's got her base colors. We're going to do the same thing to E and T. For some reason I accidentally left the normal maps in here, and those are also broken, so honestly you could probably just delete this and this thing right here. So delete the E and T. Once again, you're going to take this one, drag it and drop it on in, plug in color to base color, and there you go. Now she's got that one. Now the eyes, as you can see, there's two plugged in here. One for emission and one for eyes. These two are using the exact same card, like the exact same PNG file. So honestly, you'll just be dragging and dropping two of the same thing in here. Delete both of these. Go to your folder that you have your eye color in. Drag and drop the eyes and plug it into the base color. And then if you want that emission, drag and drop another one in and plug it into emission down here. And there you go. Now this one's a little tricky. Extras is a little tricky because to get that transparency that you normally see on the eyelashes, I had to add in a couple extra things up here, which I can always teach you how to do those sometime. Or if you stare at this video long enough, you'll probably figure it out yourself. So you'll remove extras, And then down here, you'll remove the extras emission. In here, you'll just click and drag the extras in here and the extras emission. So then this one is going to actually be plugged into two different things. Extras is going to be plugged into base color, and alpha is going to be plugged into this one up here on the mix shader that says FAC. Plug that right into there. And then just like the eyes, you're going to take this and plug this into emission. So there you go. Now you have all of this. Now we're going to go back to layout. Now she looks like this, shiny, and the cards are still not working. But if you want that to actually work, then you just go up to the top here, up in this nice little corner with all these little circles. You click on the drop-down menu here on shading. And you have it, make sure it says studio here, make sure it says texture here, which it's already set up, so you'll be fine. So all you have to do after that is click on the circle to the right of the solid circle that says viewport shading. And there you go. Now you can view your character in full color. And this will be helpful for when you're dressing her up and you want to see the different textures of like the clothes. You can do it to the clothes too. There are several videos online that teach you how to set up and make sure cards work. But if you guys want me to make a quick video on that too, I can help you with that. Because there's another step other than plugging this in that you have to take if you're doing it from scratch. That's down in the materials section, but that can always be shown later down the line. But yes, hopefully this helps you for just, visualizing in Blender a little bit better visual. If you have any questions, obviously join the Discord or DM me or something and let me know. I will be making more tutorial videos on silly little things or some things here and there that I know that I have a feeling other people might be a little confused on. So yeah.